What's up, everybody? Welcome to Best Massage Tech, where today I'm taking a look at the brand new Hypervolt Go. So the Hypervolt Go is a product that I speculated that Hyperice was going to be releasing. I speculated about 6 months ago. We finally got it. I finally got my hands on one. It is their newest massage gun that is 30% smaller than their other massage gun, the Hypervolt and the Hypervolt Plus. So I'm excited to take a look at it today. We're going to take a look at it, what comes with the device straight out of the box. You're going to see it just like I'm seeing it, and we'll look at some of the specifications then. So it does come with this little sleeve around it, and you've got this nice little white box. Lifts apart here. Just like that, and it does not come with a case, so just like the previous Hypervolts, no case here. So you see everything inside of it. The first little envelope here, we'll take a look at it inside, and you got a lot of different cards here, and this is something that I don't know why, but they've done this in all the Hyperice products. I just really don't understand why so many different cards. Just Hyperice, just make it a book. So we've got congratulations on your new Hypervolt Go, a quick start guide on how to power it up, how to choose the best attachment head, some information on their app, some information on their customer service team, and then another card on their other suite of products. And then at the very end, we have an instruction manual. So that's everything that comes in the top envelope when you get into the box here. Underneath that, you have, it says power supply, 18 volts. Comes in a box here. Inside of this box, we have, looks like a couple different things. So some different adapters for international use. And then in a little plastic bag here, we have the actual charging cord itself. So with the adapters, you can, looks like, just unscrew them. Says open and lock, so let's see how easy this is. Okay, so it looks like there's a little button here on it. You press that and twist it, and it pops off. So pretty easy there to switch those in and out if you are going to be traveling internationally or if you are not based in the US. So it looks like, I don't know, I think this one's Europe. I don't know what this other one is. Maybe some my other followers can let me know what that is there. So that's the power cord. It looks like there's one more in here that I missed as well. So 3 different adapters for international use. And then, let's see, you take a look at the device itself. It is definitely smaller. Just for comparison, I do have my Hypervolt Plus here. So I had speculated that it was going to be about the size of the handle. Pretty close there. Hard to put them side by side. In terms of the handle, they feel about the exact same size. There they are in comparison there. On the bottom of the device, there's no power switch. So on my Hypervolt Plus, there's a power switch. This one has nothing. Does look like it's maybe set up right here for maybe a docking station of some sort. But looks like you just have the charge port on the bottom. This just plugs into it like so, just like that. So that's how you charge it, assuming. Really light. Now there's some plastic around the handle here, so I'm going to take that off. And looks like the power button, it says on, off, hold for 2 seconds to activate, remove before first use. So we'll take that off as well. And there you go, you got your power switch right here, kind of like a trigger. And then lastly, we do have 2 attachment heads in here. So we've got a flat head attachment and a bullet head attachment. So I'm going to put the flat head attachment in, and while I do that, I'm going to share some of the specifications on this. The stall force on this, I couldn't find it on the website, so I guess we will find out right now what it is. It is a 3-speed device, so in order to transition the speeds, you do just quick press this button. The speeds, the lowest speed is going to be 2,700 percussions per minute. The next speed will be 2,750, and then the top speed will be 3,200. The battery on this is an 18-volt battery. They claim that it lasts for 2.5 hours. And again, you do have the additional plug adapters there to charge it. It is not a removable battery, so this battery is stuck in here. It's not an adjustable device either, so this is kind of the fixed angle. It does have a little bit of an angle to it, if you can see that. This top part is tilted slightly. Again, it's light. It's 1.5 pounds. So we'll take a look at it here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. So it said to press and hold this button for 2 seconds. So it just lit up there on the bottom. And then I'll press it once again to turn it on. Now as this comes on, this is much louder than I was expecting it to be. I don't know if you guys can hear that rattling. Almost doesn't sound normal. Let's try the stall force here. Try it. Wow. It is stalling really easily here. Let's see if it's variable. I'm going to crank it up to the higher speed. This is the 3rd speed. This is really loud. This doesn't sound right. So just to show, look how easy this is stalling on me. Wow. Something doesn't sound right with this at all. I don't know if it's just... Okay, so you probably can't see this, but it looks like... You're definitely not going to be able to see this, but there's a little rubber gasket that looks like is catching on the bottom here. Let's see if I can pull this off. So there's this rubber gasket on it right here. Let's get this in focus. So this right here, it seems like it's catching, and that's what's making the noise every time it moves. So let me try my bullet head attachment and see if I get the same thing. But regardless, the stall force on that seemed really, really low. The stroke length feels exactly the same as my Hypervolt Plus, which feels like it's about 13 millimeters. Feels very vibrational to me. Again, I'm someone that personally likes something stronger. So here's the bullet head attachment. Again, for these attachments, they do just pull out real easily there. So I'm going to turn it on again and see if we get the same noise that we got there with the flathead, because that did not sound right at all. I was expecting it to be just as quiet as the Hypervolt. Okay, so there we go. So it looks like it's just an issue with my flathead attachment. This is still louder than I was expecting it to be, but... So that's lowest speed, 2nd speed. There it is on the highest speed, so there it is for the noise. Hold it by my mic here. And this doesn't, it's a little bit harder to stall with the bullet, but again, it's still, it is able to be stalled relatively easily. So, yeah, I don't know. That's disappointing about this attachment. I'm definitely not going to, I mean, I typically would use this flathead attachment, but I'm not going to use it if it's that loud. Something else, though, that I do want to point out, I have my Hypervolt Plus here. So this is the round ball attachment. The attachments are interchangeable, which is nice. So I can put this ball attachment in here, and it's going to work perfectly well. So if you have a Hypervolt currently, you would be able to use your other attachments on it. Let's see, what else could I talk about? So the noise on there, I'm gonna have to measure that separately, but that was relatively loud, and I'm gonna say it's probably somewhere between 60 and 70 decibels, where the Hypervolt is typically around 45 to 50 on its lowest speed. So yeah, disappointing there with this flathead attachment, but we'll have to see. I'll have to use my flathead from maybe my Hypervolt Plus, but again, it doesn't come with a case. This is currently priced at $199. So, you know, there's a lot of companies that are coming out with true mini massage guns that, quite honestly, I would pick those over this right now based on what I'm seeing for $200. I was expecting something with a much higher stall force. You know, you're going to get a longer stroke length here than most of those mini massage guns, but this is pretty big compared to some of those other mini massage guns. And the stall force too, for comparison, I do have my Theragun Mini here, just for a stall force comparison. I mean, this has a stall force of 20 pounds, and it's really hard to stall. So disappointing there a little bit with the Hypervolt Go. I was also expecting this to have Bluetooth compatibility, which it does not have. So you can certainly still use the Hyperice app, but it does not connect directly to it. So, you know, that is a quick initial look at the Hypervolt Go here. The hand feel on it, just a couple other things to mention, I guess. The hand feel on it, this is a rubberized handle, so good grip there. Again, you'll see there, it's literally about the size of my hand. I do have my phone here that I can show as a size comparison. So a little bit bigger in terms of those mini massage guns. I actually do have the Jaku here as well. So I'll just do a quick size since it's right here. So this is a true mini massage gun. You know, for size comparison, you're looking at something that's quite a bit smaller. That this has a much higher stall force, lower stroke length, but I don't know. On that first review, I honestly don't know if I would recommend this. There are some things that I do like. I like the trigger handle on it. That's new compared to this one, which has the button on the back. It's definitely a more user-friendly. I like how light it is. It feels good in your hand. If you're somebody that doesn't really care about stall force like I do, it's still gonna, you know, do a good job. But just for me personally, and again, it's so loud with that attachment head. I don't know. So I hate to say this, but I don't know if I would recommend this. I'll have to try it out some more with maybe some of my Hypervolt Plus attachments, but just for me personally, with that low stall force, doesn't seem to necessarily do it for me. So anyways, I'm assuming this is going to be one of the first reviews on YouTube about the Hypervolt Go. So if you do have any questions about it, go ahead, drop it in the comments down below. If you have one and you're not experiencing those issues, let me know. I obviously think it is just an issue with this attachment with the noise. So maybe Hyperice, you see this and can send me a new attachment head there that will fix that. But hopefully nobody else is having that problem. But for me personally, probably not something that I'd recommend for the price point. I would rather just jump up for a full-size device, or maybe opt for some of those other smaller mini massage guns that are quieter with a higher stall force. So anyways, that is the Hypervolt Go. That's a review.